Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and what I thought I'd do in this video is I'd take some of the footage of how to evade the SP1 and the SP2 of Silver Surfer and create it as like a mini video just so that people can just like see a more kind of like quick to grab version of it if you are still interested in doing the old scuffy Silver Surfer fight. Just hopefully it will help out those that may be struggling with timing those evades from the SP1 and the SP2, so the SP1 being the beam attack and the SP2 being the big board that comes towards you. So hopefully this helps. As I said, it's the little section that I did for the first video I uploaded today. Let's just roll the clip. I'm going to put on screen now some top tips when it comes to evading special attacks. Now, I've broken down each individual fight. First of all, breaking down the SP1. With the SP1, it's all about watching the beam. You've got to evade that beam. A complete swipe back. I always recommend, or would recommend, to be in a block as much as possible if you are a passive player. If you're an aggressive player, I would recommend to be a bit kind of like more passive, especially with the beam coming at you. It's more easier to swipe back from a block position, and then you do a further swipe. So it's one full swipe and then one little swipe. But what you've got to do is you've got to watch Silver Surfer throw the beam, so they'll do the arm movements of swinging the beam at you, and then what he'll do is he'll do this thing where he just kind of goes up and then goes down. And if you are like unfamiliar with that one, I would recommend to just kind of like follow the motions with him. As he goes up, just kind of raise yourself up and then drop down, or kind of like crouch down as you swipe down. So up, and then as he comes down, swipe away to the left. So up and swipe to the left. It's a process of kind of understanding that kind of one full swipe, wait for a moment, one swipe left. You know, it's just a case of like, you've just got to watch the movements. The SP2, on the other hand, is a little bit more easier. Actually, the more that I ended up going up against it, the more I found it more easier. And especially, you don't watch Silver Surfer. Watch the beam at the front of the board, the surfboard. So if you swipe as that beam from there, from the kind of, I'd say, speed, momentum, and the kind of the forces kind of being there, the front of the board, swipe away from the front of the board. So when the board is coming towards you, watch the front part of the board. Don't watch Silver Surfer, watch the front part of the board as you swipe away. The more you do it and the more you watch that particular front of the board and not Silver Surfer, you will find this more easier to evade. So as it's coming close, swipe away, swipe away, swipe away, focusing at the front part of the board, watching that and not watching Silver Surfer at all. There we go, that was the footage. Hopefully it helped out a few players that may be struggling with the rotations, and I would say with that particular fight is to push the champion to special attacks and focus on your evading. At times you will find that there will be open opportunities to hit into the block. Try and avoid that as much as possible and work on your intercepting skills. But if you can't do that, do a parry and then try and build up to the champion throwing special attacks and focusing on the points of evading those, and then punish after the special attack is thrown. To punish, then swipe back in. The process of doing the special 1 and special 2 evade, for me personally, is all about the SP2, as I found it was more easier to focus on the front part of the board and creating plenty of distance, as those little sections you had to then swipe back, swipe back, swipe back by looking at the front of the board, hitting in, building up the champion again. The champion will go unblockable, but this is the point of trying to keep the pressure up, and when it goes unblockable, try and make sure that you're intercepting, number one, and number two, building up to the next special attack to avoid the unblockable. It's not the most pro method of doing this, but if you are looking to gather the most amount of the rewards by doing the little amount of effort as possible, this may be a good option for you. But put in the comment section if you've got a better method than this. But thanks for watching this video. Check out the video mentioning about it over there, and also some other content somewhere over there as well. I'm trying to get to Marvel Realm today because I know that the beta's gone live on Android. I just need to find a viable device to play it on. But in any case, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.